Welcome to SIIMCast, a podcast brought to you by the Society for Imaging Informatics in Medicine.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to SIIMCast. Fresh off the heels of SIIM24 at National Harbor, we wanted to share a different type of episode where we took you on a walk through the exhibit floor at SIIM24. So in this episode, we catch up on some updates with the hackathon teams, speak to several members across the community. So enjoy this episode, and we look forward to seeing you at SIIM25 in Portland. Guerrilla style radio. Okay, so this is for SIIMCast, and we're here live at SIIM24. I've got Teri Sippel, and I've got Matt Hayes here, and we're at the hackathon area. Tell me about what's happening.
Well, we have quite the assortment of students here this year. We have over 20 students from several different universities and one high school. And the high school students are rock stars. Honestly, I think they might win first place. So what are we doing? We have 5 different teams here. We have one team which is working on an FDA idea that was presented by Krishna Juluru. And they are looking at adverse drug events. And so they're looking at a radiology report and they're combining that with the medications of the EHR. And then based on what they find, they are sending both false and positive so that you have the denominator as well. You can do the ratio events to the FDA. Truthfully, it's the SIM server, but whatever. The other team, the high school team, is doing a really cool project. They're using large language models to take a radiology report, and they are converting that to a patient-friendly letter. And so it's medically accurate, and they are verifying the medical accuracy of the patient letter after they create the letter. It's pretty cool. They're doing a sanity check on it. It's pretty cool.
How did high school get involved in this? How did they even become aware of SIIM?
They are working at MDAI this summer, and so George Shee got them involved in doing some projects, probably like January timeframe. So they've been working on in this industry, but I mean, they're 14, right? So they've been working, quote unquote, in this industry, since they were teenagers. But so I think that the idea probably came through MDAI, but they've learned so much. Next team, let's see. Over here, we have the liquid biopsy team. And what they're doing is they are acquiring all the data to look at a particular patient and make sure that the patient is eligible for therapy, for immunotherapy, or the patient is given immunotherapy. And also it allows the oncologist to be able to speak differently to the patient and get the results back much faster so they can make the decision right then and there. And the physician can talk to the patient right then and there without having to go back and check things. Let's see. The other team is doing a large language model on taking all the information. So, for example, a physician, whether it's a radiologist or whether it's an oncologist, and usually they're going to stop and they're going to go to a different computer and they're going to look at UpToDate or they're going to look at Radiopedia. Instead of doing that, they're going to do CDS hooks at the point of care, wherever image they're looking at or wherever they are in the workflow. They can pull up the CDS hooks, which is another international standard based on FHIR, and they can pull up the CDS hooks and take a look at a ranked ordered list of all of the medical journals. So they don't have to just go to UpToDate and do a query for thousands of articles. They actually get, and it also includes things like the patient age, the patient sex, the patient symptoms. And so they get much more accurate ranked list of information that's available. Then the fifth one is looking at AI drift, using common open source tools that are existing in other industries today.
So I think we're going to have to go back and replay one of our episodes because we had a little bit of a wager. I think me and Ali were guessing that you had 4 teams and you have 5.
We have 5.
So it looks like me and Ali lost.
Should have bet the over. Should have bet the over.
That's Matt. How's it going, Matt?
It is going smashing. Seeing all the teams do the work and all the problems being solved. Hackathon keeps growing every year. Very encouraged. Very encouraged.
The hackathon has never been as big as it is this year. I think it doubled between last year and this year. It feels like it doubled from one year to the next.
And I'm expecting your teams will double. Like you'll have 10 next year. Is that right?
Herding cats has its limits. However, it's a blast. I really do love it. It's so much fun. They have so much energy. They're so excited to learn.
Any other thoughts you want to share?
Come to the SIIM Hackathon. Come see the students. They will be presenting online, and hire them because they're really smart and it's love.
Yes.
Come to Portland next year and see it live.
There we go. Portland was fun in 2016. It should be fun in 2025. Okay. Thank you very much to both of you. So I thought I'd do a little walking tour and just give you an audio feel of what SIIM24 is like right now. I'm walking through the AI playground where we can get to test different AI models and so on. We just had a chat with Teri and Matt, who were in the hackathon, and we're going to walk through the vendor floor right now. And as I'm walking through here, I'm passing by different vendors, Alara, Gleamer, there's Pocket Health over here, and Lipton. And we'll see if we come across, there's some Canadian people here. Hello, hello. I'm doing a little SIIMCast thing. Goodbye, everyone. Okay, I am actually walking up to the SIIM booth right now. And let's go see. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello, I'm recording something for SIIMCast. Would you like to say something?
Sure.
How has SIIM24 been going for everyone? I'm with Mackenzie and Barry and Missy. Want to say hi?
Sure. It's been going well, I believe.
Hi, this is Barry. This is my first time at SIIM since I started in December, and it's fantastic, and I've loved getting to meet everyone face-to-face for the first time.
How did you find managing the boot camp this year?
It was a lot of fun. I had amazing faculty, including Jason here, who is interviewing me, who did a fantastic job, so I appreciate it. And I've got a couple of faculty around me, including Andy McGlattery, who has been instrumental in helping too. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of work, and everyone did a really good job.
I paid Barry to say that. And Missy, any thoughts about how you're enjoying this?
Well, I'm from the membership side of things, so it's really nice to get to see the members once a year, and like everyone is excited to put a face with the name. So it's just a really great event to be able to make that connection with everyone.
Thank you very much, all of you. Hey, Chris, this is Jason, and I am with SIIMCast. How are you doing?
Great.
Okay, so I'm with someone, and he can introduce himself. Chris?
Yeah, Chris Ferguson, master's in biomedical engineering. I have a SIP, and I'm a manager of data imaging services at Vega Imaging Informatics. This is my first time attending SIIM, and it's been a great experience. I've met a lot of people, and I've learned a lot of things. I don't know what I would recommend in terms of improvement. It's been a lot to take in. There's been lots of opportunity for educational experiences. Yeah, it's been great. I'm looking forward to next year. I'm looking forward to reaching out to all the connections that I've made this year.
It's nice with a lot of the sessions here being done in the exhibit floor. I guess that hopefully that's contributing to more traffic down the lanes here.
Yeah, I think it has contributed to more traffic. We're in a little bit more of a quiet spot. There's a little bit more activity kind of towards the center of the venue. But yeah, it's been great having, I think, in one section. It's been nice to be able to run right over to the educational sections in terms of main stage 1 and main stage 2. And also, if there's some downtime, I'm able to listen to some of those lectures or speeches on the radio transmitter that they provided us, which is really great. Yeah, but as a whole, fantastic. Free coffee.
Free coffee and at Starbucks. So there we go. Thank you very much, Chris. Okay, here we are with a legend in the imaging informatics world. The man needs no introduction, but I'm going to let him introduce himself. Go ahead.
Okay, this is the legend. So thank you for the compliment. My name is Herman Oosterwijk, and I'm a consultant in the imaging informatics space, training for a lot of years. But now I try to hang out with some AI companies, see what I can learn. I hope how I can contribute.
So how are you enjoying SIIM24 this year?
Oh, it's excellent. I mean, it's all about networking, learn from your peers. And see what's going on, of course, right? Everybody's here.
So you mentioned AI consulting. I noticed, I think all the posters, I think there were about 4 or 5 of them that were not AI. Any big takeaways that you have from walking through the aisles here?
Yeah, here's another one. I mean, AI, it seems like by now it's kind of established as something that people will adopt. And if they don't adopt it today, they will tomorrow. And I mean, so I think AI is here. We will have to live with it. But the problem, it's not necessarily with AI anymore. We have training data sets that are now also curated. So the problem is now how to get in and out the AI algorithm. So a platform, do we put it on a modality? Do we put it in a patch? Do we put it in the cloud? So I think today what I hear is that the main problem is really infrastructure. You have to get the data in and out. Because if you have let's say, you have a platform, you have a couple of AI algorithms. If you don't get the right data in there, it's not going to work. Mm-hmm. And the radiologist or the user will say, no, this is not I'm not going to use it because 20% of the data, is not going to be AI'd because it doesn't get there, or the information doesn't get to me fast enough, or it doesn't show right in my work list. So I think the focus, what I hear, and the problem is really about the infrastructure. So yeah, that's something to work on this year and also next year. Hopefully we get some improvements on it.
Terrific. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this show. I'll leave you with one last question. Any predictions of what to expect for next year or the years moving forward?
I don't have a crystal ball. I try to do that sometimes, but it will be different. But I think, infrastructure, plumbing, routing, prefetching, we get the AI without infrastructure is useless. And it will fail, definitely, because if you don't get the right data to it, or you don't get the result out on a timely basis, not going to work.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And I'm with Dennison. Are you walking to the auction?
No, I have to go to the member meeting, but I got to go to my room first and then head to the member meeting, which is at 4:15, and everyone should attend.
I forgot that I have to attend, so I'm going to follow you there. What are your takeaways from SIIM24?
I've only been to a few talks. It's been good. You know what? It's just a lot of just catching up with people and people exchanging like what they're working on and problems to solve and just connecting people. Like I'll talk to one person, say, oh, we solved this, and talk to somebody else, and they're looking to solve that problem and connecting them, that kind of thing. So it's been good.
So we went virtual a couple of years ago, and just nothing beats the face-to-face interaction.
Yeah. You don't realize 3 people you all know are all trying to solve the same problem. Each of them has a piece of the solution, and only when they're standing talking to each other, they kind of like, oh, we've got that part solved. We can't solve this. Oh, we've got that part solved.
I just interviewed Teri. She's behind me in the escalator laughing. Any comments, Teri?
We're heading up to the annual meeting.
I feel like Tom Green, just running around, jumping on people.
Typical Canadian.
I think I've scared a few people, just like throwing the mic in front of their face. But any final thoughts?
No, it's been a great sim as always. Great facilities here, and it's always well organized. So, yep, it's awesome.
Collegial. Okay, thank you very much.
Right.
Take care.
Yeah.
So right now I'm with Tessa Cook as we walk towards the members meeting. How are you enjoying SIIM24?
Oh, it's been fantastic, Jason. I don't know if I've sat down, but it's been amazing, and it's my favorite meeting of the year.
What would you say the takeaway or like a salient point is that you like to share?
Well, I think the one thing that has struck me is just the energy of this meeting. It's clear that everybody loves being back together. I love seeing everybody. And as we've just walked past maybe half a dozen hallway conversations, I think that's the magic of SIIM that we're seeing right now. Is everybody reconnecting and networking and sharing ideas.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Thank you.
I'm with Prasnath, co-host of SIIMCast right now. How are you enjoying SIIM24?
Oh, it's been great. Just a little bit tired coming from the West Coast, as always. But it's been fun getting to see everybody and seeing the great lectures. Today's keynote was interesting since he's taking it from a different point of view as an economist. Yeah.
I'm doing the hard-hitting questions. Have you had a nap today?
I did, actually.
Okay, that's good.
I needed it, especially after yesterday. Today I was like, yeah, I think I'll take another nap today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be okay. Just in time to go.
And I also have William Richmond here, who is half Canadian, I found out yesterday, right?
Way.
How are you enjoying SIIM24? Is this your first visit? Or?
Yeah, my first. I'm actually in a grad student program for digital imaging informatics from MD Anderson. So I'm getting a full spectrum of what it is encompassing when somebody says informatics. Great opportunity to learn. Wonderful group of people so far. I've been accepted with open arms at almost every booth I went to. I think they might be trying to sell me something, but
They always are.
And in all honesty, like, this is just the tip of the iceberg because we're only talking about a fraction of the things that encompass informatics here at the program. Like, we always talk about quality, safety, workflow, all that kind of stuff. And yes, there are a few sessions about it this time, but not as many just because the focus is elsewhere currently. And next year, the focus will be moving on to something else. So it's great to see all these different types of talks.
And the fun is you can't predict what next year will be.
Nope. But you can predict that it will be a lot of fun.
It will. Okay, thanks. How are you enjoying SIIM24 today?
SIIM has been awesome this year. It's so much fun to see everyone in the audience, friends, learn the newest, latest things in imaging informatics.
And could I get you to introduce yourself? I just jumped right into it.
This is Alex Towbin, a radiologist, associate CMIO at St. Children's Hospital.
So if you were to one salient point from the past few days or anything that you want a key takeaway?
enterprise imaging is turning 10.
Longer than the Beatles stayed alive, so that's a big thing. Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, that.
Bye. Okay, SIIM24 day 2 is wrapped up. I'm with Paul Lipton. Introduce yourself.
I'm Paul Lipton from Ag Healthcare, Solution Manager.
And how did you enjoy SIIM so far, SIIM24?
As always, amazing conversations. Everybody here has been great. Great conversations between customers, vendors, researchers, everybody else in the industry, and it's always good to see some old friends.
Yeah, it's always good to see old friends. Sometimes trouble ensues, but...
Indeed.
Any key takeaways that you're hearing as far as conversations go, like consistencies?
I think in general, a lot of people are really accepting how AI is becoming part of their workflow. They're accepting a lot of the cloud and how that's becoming part of the deployment. There's still a lot of open discussions as to how to do it effectively. Been really interesting conversations as to how we connect all these pieces together and make something that's really useful for the enterprise. But as always, there's all sorts of different opinions, and it's great to hear them all and see what we can do.
Thanks a lot.
SIIMCast has been brought to you by the Society of Imaging Informatics in Medicine. Please visit our website at SIIM.org for more information and educational content, including webinars and an archive of prior episodes. Please follow us on Twitter at SIIM_tweets. Thank you to our listeners for your continued support.